Thank you, Uche Montana, for this amazing story. Now, when I saw the hype and the reviews on the internet about this particular film, it's a Nollywood film, it's coming from Uche Montana Media. I thought it was just overly hyped. I was like, what's the big deal about this film until I watched it? It's 2 hours long and it is worth it. This film made me cry. It made me cry because of how relatable the story is. I am the first. What Nigerians will call the Ada. I'm the first of six. And trust me, the life of the first child is very difficult. Especially when you're coming from an African home, from a middle class family or an average family, it's difficult. Now you become the mother, you become the father, you become the breadwinner of the family. And the saddest part about it all is that most of first daughters let themselves go for the betterment of their younger ones, for the betterment of their family. But unfortunately, sometimes, if not all the time, their efforts are not being appreciated. Now, this film, Monica, is going to teach first children, especially the first daughters, please. It's okay to help your siblings, but they are not your responsibility. Me, I dey find my way. My sister, find your way too. Find your way. Let me find my own. In the quest to help your relatives, to help your family, to help your younger ones, to help your brothers, to help your sisters, to assist your parents in the grooming and the upbringing, the nurturing of your younger ones. Most first children, especially the daughters, they often let themselves go. You have to put your education aside so that your younger ones can go to school. You have to dress shabbily. You have to sacrifice the comfort of this world just so you can be able to put food on the table. Just so you can be able to sponsor your sibling through school. Just so you can be able to set up a business for your mother or your father. Just so they can be able to live in a good, comfortable environment. Just so they can be able to wear proper clothes. Most first daughters let themselves go. Please. Like I said, I'm the first out of six. And I am not letting myself go. I help my younger ones, I help my siblings, but I don't help at my own detriment. Because, like I said, the saddest part, which can lead to your death, it can send you to your early grave. It can literally send you to an early grave. Like the depression can kill you when you realize that the people that you have been sacrificing for do not regard you. They do not appreciate what you do for them. They don't know the stress you go through. They don't know the pleasures you have to forgo or the luxurious lifestyle that you can actually offer yourself. But you're letting it go because of them. But tomorrow, they grow big, they make their own money, they tell you, who asked you? Did I beg you for money? Nobody forced you to take care of us. That can kill you, I'm telling you. So that is why this film is trending. That is why everybody's talking about it. Like this film brought test. I am not. Thank you so much, Uche Montana, for throwing light on the struggles of first children from an average African home. Most African parents are very, very greedy, especially the mothers. Now, you don't even have money. You can barely afford a proper meal. But you see them birthing not one, not two, not three, multiple children, a lot of children, and they will tell you, now they go take care for me for my old age. I dey born plenty because I don't know which one go comot road, but I know say for this 7 pikin, at least one go better wey go take care for me and e brother them. That is the mentality of our African parents. They are selfish. and very ungrateful, very entitled. Like African parents believe that the moment they birth you, you owe them. They are not supposed to suffer. They are not supposed to go hungry. They are not supposed to struggle because they birth you. And if God is so kind to you and the universe blesses you with a little money, they feel like they own it. Like that money is not for you. Like God is blessing you not because of you, not because of your hard work, but because of them. So you have to take care of them. And you hear them say, my sister is wicked. My sister is married to a rich man, but she's not taking care of the family. My sister is selfish. My sister is greedy. My sister this, my sister this. My daughter is this, my daughter is this. They don't even ask you how you're faring. They don't ask you how you're coping. They don't ask you your struggles. They don't ask you about your struggles. They don't ask you about the difficulties you're facing. They, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a good film, a film that would teach you a lot of lessons, I recommend Monica from UCHE Montana Media. Today, I'm not going to look at the nitty gritty. So I'm not be talking about your cinematographic quality of this one. No, today we're focusing on just the story, the plot. That's what we're looking at today. Please, first children, I'm telling you, see, don't let yourself go, baby. Nobody is worth it. Take care of yourself first, because you see those relatives that you're sacrificing for, honey. Tomorrow, they'll be the first to mock at you. Oh, you see, look at you, you're not even learned, you're an illiterate. Is it our fault that you're not married? Is it our fault that you're childless? But they forget to understand that the reason, most of the time, while first daughters are not yet married or never got married, is because they wanted to sacrifice themselves just so their younger ones could have a. It can never be me. It can never be me. Now, the film Monica, it's about a young lady who decided to sacrifice her education, sacrifice her marriage. The man she fell in love with, the mother decided that no, the younger sister rather deserves better. When the young man came asking for Monica's hand in marriage, the mother, discouraged her and said, this man is not good for you. But guess what? The man was not good for Monica, but was good for her second daughter. Does that make sense? But Monica, because of the love she had for not just her sister, but for her family, she decided to let it go. You see those siblings you are sacrificing for. Tomorrow they go ask you who sent you. You get? Monica sacrificed her love for the man just so the younger sister could be happy. But the younger sister not for once ever acknowledged the sacrifices of her elder sister. She felt like it's normal. Now, she equally sacrificed for the brother. Now, the first of all went to school, right? She was the one hawking with the mom, you see. So she stopped going to school. She had to quit her education so that her sisters, or so that her siblings, the younger sister and the brother, can go to school, or they could go to school, you see. So she wake up early in the morning, she's going to hawk akpu or something like that for food or whatever. Voila. Now, when she grew into a teenager, she learned tailoring. Again, she didn't go to school. So Monica is half book. She's more or less like an illiterate. She's more or less an illiterate, you see, just so the younger ones could have access to a proper education. Now, the mother never appreciated the effort or her effort, everything she did. She never for once acknowledged the sacrifice that her daughter. Now, you would think that Monica is not from her womb. You would think that Monica is not her biological child, just the way she treated Monica. Now, she favored her younger siblings over her. Everything she said was trash. Now, let me quote you this other example, still from the film, right? When her younger brother impregnated a young lady, and he went on to tell the family that, okay, you know what, I would love to marry her and stuff like that. Monica was the one who paid for the entire process, the traditional wedding, the bride price, or whatsoever. She was the person. But guess what? When the young lady was finally married into the family, she chased Monica away from the bed and away from the room. Now she would say that my baby, my pregnancy does not, I'm not supposed to stress myself. This baby, this pregnancy, patati patata. My baby does not want your sister around us. Monica had to leave the bed to the floor. Does that make sense? And listen to the way, the manner in which the younger brother spoke to her so rudely because of a girl. A girl your sister helped you marry. You allow the girl, you allow your wife to disrespect your sister, to insult your sister. And then when she complains to you, what do you tell her? His response was, oh my God, my God, my God, my God. And then when she tells the mother about the way she's feeling, her mother's response is going to shock you. Now, Monica realized too late. Oh, did she? But yes, she was already 36 years old, unmarried, no proper education, no degree, just a lowly seamstress or a fashion designer, any you want to put it. And it got down to her like, wow, I lost out of frustration and the lack of appreciation from her family and the maltreatment, the disrespect and the disregard. She decided to leave. She packed her stuff and she left. The father blessed her. The father left. Monica left and started living in her store, in her small fashion store, or the fashion shop as Nigerians would call it. Then her friend says, no, you cannot stay here. The mosquitoes and all, this is not a comfortable space for you. Come and stay with me. I will share my space with you. Now, Monica stayed with a friend while continuing her tailoring business. Fortunately for her, the madam who had given her the shop returned back from Canada. And the madam says that the world is in need of your talent. You cannot continue to stay in this village with these beautiful gifts that God has given you. It's about time you shine. And the madam ended up saying, I'll take you to Canada. And that is how the film ended. Which shows that Monica was fortunate to have another chance in life. This was the second chance God was giving her. Now she was taken to Canada. I do understand why a lot of people are asking for the part two because they want to see how Monica is going to revenge. They're expecting Monica to go to Canada to succeed and then return back and meet the family very miserable. Probably, maybe the mother will be suffering. She no longer has money for her business, and then the younger brother, because he does not have any handiwork, neither a job, you're going to find him struggling with the wife or probably with a child and stuff like that. So people are expected to see that part. But let's be very honest, that's not how life works. Monica could still travel to Canada and not make it. Have you thought of it? It's possible. The parents might still stay back in Nigeria and still succeed. The younger brother might still land himself a very good job. The younger brother's wife, the sister-in-law, might land herself a good job. Look, might smile. Maybe she's from a rich family. You never can tell. Or maybe the younger sister who got married to the love of Monica's life, to the ex-boyfriend, they might become rich and then come back to help the family. That is not how life works. Life is not. Most of these films are fictional. Let's be honest. There's not everybody has a happy ever after. If Monica's life becomes good while in Canada, we are thankful for it. But the take-home message is this. Please, to all the first daughters who are watching me today, to all the breadwinners, do not let yourself go. You can never please your family. I am telling you. You can never. Put yourself first. Go to school. There's not enough money, no problem. All of us will go to even at one time a month. All of us will pass through that process. You understand me? Go get yourself a job. Live comfortably. I'm not saying that you should let go. I'm not saying that you should forget about your family. Please do not misunderstand me. I don't forget about my family. But do not put your happiness last. Do not put the betterment, your own enjoyment for the sake of your family. Don't put your family first. Put yourself first. If you're working, you have to eat well. Granted, you need to send money back home. It's not obligatory. The day you have, you send. The day you don't have, any man, alele, go and hustle for yourself. That is how it should be. So to conclude, please, do not let yourself go. You will regret it tomorrow. And you might not be as fortunate as Monica, who was given a second chance. You understand? If a man comes and wants to marry, don't say, I cannot marry now because, I still need to take care of my sibling. When marriage comes, your younger sister will leave you. Mm. If marriage comes, marry. If you have an opportunity to go to school, go to school. All of us go hawk that akamo. All of us go for market, go sell that plantain. I am not going to do it because I'm the first child. Jamais de la vie. So that is what Monica is about. That is the reason why this film was trending. And I do recommend. Congratulations to you, UCHE Montana. This is actually your very first production, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm really so happy with this film. We need more of this. Thank you so very much for throwing light on the efforts, the sacrifices of the first daughters, of the others. Though there are some others who don't care, but would you blame them? When you look at what Monica went through, baby, would you blame the first daughter who don't want to take care of their family? No. And man for himself, God for we all. Bye.
Perfect movie, no part two needed.
Thank you.
The ending is open to interpretation. Don't spoil it with a useless sequel because you want to make money because the part one trended.
I know. I hope she does not fall prey to that. Yeah, she doesn't give in to the pressure because social media they have been asking her to come up with a part two. But like you said, not every great film deserves a part two. Just leave it at that. That's it. Move on to another project, please. No. She's one of the biggest.
You said it's a very best production.
That I'm watching.
So clarify.
Is that what I said? Oh, really? This is her very first production that I am watching. I've never watched her films before, but I'm so glad that I watched this particular one. And if you look at the performance between this film and the rest of the films, you'll see that this one is really, which means you understand, you get for voila. Bye bye.